Patron, take them away.
Okay guys, hope you're well. Big Scruff here. Trying to put trading in the real world and have his coffee because it's early morning and it's a bit chaotic, hence the video being chaotic. But let me flick this over and show you what I'm up to. Currently just triggering into some orders. I've already had money out of this and I'm looking to get some more because the collapse is coming in. I built up a position to here, had to sit in a little bit of heat, but now it's running. And while I was doing that, I was answering questions, sort of trying to keep up with the guys in the Discord, etc. But they do know what I'm up to at this moment in time. If I pull this down, there they are. They're all having a bit of a meeting in the Scruffy bar. We do have Zoom meetings every day. There's one we do one at night, one in the morning, one at night, and then a couple in the morning across the week. And that way it doesn't matter where you are, you can have a chat. But if you just want to talk amongst yourselves, they drop into the Scruffy bar. And this is our Discord, and what I do each morning is to be accountable for what I'm up to. I put in what's called a Scruffy bias, and this goes in before I take trades. So at 8 o'clock, it was telling me the DAX to look on a 1 hour is a sell, and it was the only one available at this moment. So they know I was selling the DAX this morning before I took the trade. And that's what we're looking at right now. Now we're going to look to get some money out of this. Now this was a very, very simplistic trade. Now bear with me because it is live, so we have to sort of keep our eye on it as well. I'll be taking some money out of this on the close of this candle. Okay, so we're going to take out some money here and here. Okay, I'll tell you for why I'm doing that. Early morning is incredibly volatile. It's not something I like to trade. But if the conditions are correct, I will. I'll go into market and I'll look to start extracting money. Now I've taken that money out, and what I'm going to be doing is repositioning the order back here. Let me just do that. Now what this is for, this is what's called price bouncing. And what we're doing here is there's a reasonable assumption the price will bounce backwards and forwards. And I'm going to take that to 50%, and I'm going to put one of them down here. So what I'm trying to do is build up positions, but when you have a push like that, it normally slams back up again. However, if it doesn't, I've already got these in place as well. This is one of the things. So I'm doing it in time segments rather than anything else. So I'm going to blast my way out of this and work my way down. It's a simple premise, but it does actually pay off. So what was the premise of this? Well, it was actually that drive. It started at 8 o'clock and it just slammed up to here. Just went whoosh, up it went. And I went, oh, okay. However, if we go out to the hourly, you can see exactly what that slam is. There it is there. It was a beautiful slam. Boom. Overextended candle. So it's bigger than this lot. And that's what is called, or what I would call, a flush out candle. In other words, it's been screaming and screaming and screaming, and then it builds up pressure. Everybody piles in thinking that it's an upward move. Wallop, up it goes, and it'll scream up to come back down again. See? A bit like this one here. Up, down, come back up, and then down again. Right, okay. Well, that gives me a decent range to work in from that point to this point. And yes, I can sit in heat, and I don't actually mind sitting in heat. In fact, the higher it goes up, the better it is for me. It just means it gets a little bit scary at times. And if it gets up to about 800, £1,000, then you're sort of thinking, okay. But the DAX is that good. You can capitalize on the moves going backwards and forwards all the time. And all right, you might be looking at 500 in the face, and then suddenly you've got decent profit in the face. 500 in the face, decent profit in the face. And you start thinking to yourself, oh, this is a bit hairy. But if you start banking money, I mean, we've done 190 quid already in the course of half an hour. And not big positions, they're just getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. If this goes wrong and I pull the plug now, I've lost about 100 quid, right? Which isn't a big amount of money, but the trade's far from over. So let's play it out and we'll see if we can get some money, and then I'll tell you the premise of the trade. But it's basically, it's a Fibonacci retracement across this big drive, this drive here. You can see it's like measured out there. Okay, so it's that drive measured out, and then we're just capitalizing in between it. And what we're going to try and do and see if that slams down into sort of in and around this area. So I'm kind of half expecting it to sweep that out, and if it does, I'll have had all my stops pulled in by then. It'll then look to try and sweep this one out, but just be a bit conservative with your target and have your targets set up a little bit, just so that if it comes down to probe but doesn't sweep, those probes will pay you. And 90% of a winner is better than 100% of a loser. It's kind of the way I look at it. So I'll drop that back down to there, and you can see it's collapsed. Bugger. Didn't quite clip that, which is what I wanted. I wanted that to come up, clip it, and then take it back. Well, best laid plans and all, but it'll start picking these up, and I'll start doing the same situation with these, okay, and hold these out. So let's see what happens. Okay guys, that's that trade now complete. It's just turned 9 o'clock. So over the course of the last 45 minutes or so, I've been working this particular wave. I could go back to market if I so wish, but it's actually getting to a stretch point now. And I don't like trading into a stretch. I do think it's going to get down into here, which it is pushing in. But I like to be conservative. I get in, I get my money, I get out, and that's it. I'm not a hero, but I'm experienced. And experience tells me if you're going to be a hero, you're going to lose. Because you might win over and over, but the day you lose, you're going to lose really badly. And this is one of the things that you see, certainly with sort of newer traders. There you are, that's relatively safe. It's just carving away 264 quid for 45 minutes. Now the premise of this was build up the fib, understand the entry points, and then go from one section to the next over and over. Likewise, the way these are set up. When you're moving with levels, sort of like key levels like this, if I drop this out to an hour, I'll be able to show you. You can see my key levels in, and the way that they set up, the market respects them over and over. Kaboom, kaboom. When it drops through, it finds them. When it comes up to the top, it finds them. Even the intermediate ones, it finds them. Okay? Boom, bang, stop. Runs around it, up to the next one. Can't move any further, comes back, comes up, down, boom, boom. finds the levels over and over. Now you can do that with a fib as well. And the fib, as you can see, entry, stall, stall, and it is stalling around the 50 and it's struggling. So I was probably right to get out. Why? Because it's uncertain. Now, there's no reason why I can't let this relax back up and then go back to market. The question is, should I? And that answer is no. Why? Because I'm paid. And I'm paid quite well. I've got no orders left and nothing running. Now, I don't like trading Monday morning. So I'm quite happy with the money that I've got. And that's what this is all about. It's just about getting money out. Now, if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. I accept it. But I don't set myself up for a fall. You know, I know how much this trade is going to cost me before I go into it. I bank money, and every time I bank money, it reduces the amount of money that I was willing to pay. So for argument's sake, say I wanted to pay £500 for this trade. That's as much as I'm willing to give into it, hypothetically. Every time I carve 50 quid off, well, I'm not paying £500 anymore. I'm now only paying £450. You do that twice, I'm only paying £400. It reduces that exposure by banking money, because the money means nothing till the moment you press buy or sell to collect it. Okay. And just case in point, just so I can show you, I was right to pull this out because it's starting to push up. Okay. So there we go. Very quick, rough and ready one this morning. So I'm going to go have a shower and a shave, get ready for the day. I may put another video out today as a set and forget if I see some of the conditions that are right. Because as you can see up there, we've recently got another house. We're on renovating it. If you want to see it, do find Scruffy Adventures. You'll see link for it below. And you'll see what happens when Winky goes on a mission. And she is on a mission to get this house done. It's a complete shambles of a house. So we're going to pull it to pieces and make it the way we want it. But the commute's pretty far from this house. So what we're going to do is we're looking to get it ready. And we'll probably be staying over there in about 2 to 3 weeks time. So it's been an interesting month, to say the least. But that's the beauty of Forex and what we do. I'm not tied to a job in the sense that I have to be somewhere at 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm there till 5 in the afternoon. I can do what I like when I like. I got up early this morning, analysed the markets, found the best market, gone into it pretty much breakfast time. I'm now paid for the rest of the day. I can now go and do some jobs at the other house. I have freedom to do what I want. That's the beauty of what we do. So if you're stuck, very easy found. Find all my contact details down in the description or in the comments. If you have found value in the videos that I do subscribe. It genuinely helps. Smash the like, turn on the bell icon, all of that sort of stuff. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.